Hi, my name's Robert Nardis. I'm the Sabres physiotherapist, and I've been asked to put this presentation together on the use of the foam roller. So hopefully what you're about to see will help you become better athletes. You just need to get yourselves a foam roller. If you need one, you can always get one from our clinic just opposite the pool there. Okay, all the best. So these are foam rollers, guys. My job is to teach you a little bit about how to use these to help you with recovery from sport, to also help you be better athletes. So being a better basketballer involves a whole stack of things, okay? But it's not just about shooting hoops, it's about how you look after yourself when you're not on the court. It's everything from the quality of sleep you get, it's everything from what you eat, what you put into your bodies, how you look after yourselves, listen to your parents, listen to your coaches, all those things make a difference, okay? So I'm also the physio for the Melbourne Tigers, and this is exactly the same session I had with them earlier in the year, where we show them how to use foam rollers to the best of their ability. So again, they could use them prior to training, they use them prior to a game, they use them after a game to help them with recovery as well. Okay? At the end of today, you get to take these guys home, just the black ones, all right? So you get to take the black ones home. They're great because they fit into your kit bag, and you can use them before training, after training, wherever the case might be. We will show you how to use all these rollers, and also if you want to purchase foam rollers, there's an order form there as well. So my physio clinic is just over the other side of the swimming pool. Some of you have been in there already. That's where we live. We obviously have all these rollers. If you need one, you just get mum or dad to fill out the form and you can come pick them up. Okay? All right, a bit about foam rollers. Guess what they're made out of? Foam. Good job, good job. Ian said you were sending me the best of the group. So they're made out of foam, but they're all just slightly different. These ones are a little bit softer. And these are the ones that you would start with if you haven't used a foam roller before. A little bit more giving, and they're just more comfortable to use on muscles. These are the ones though that you would use for recovery. So a recovery foam roller is a little bit different. So after a game at the Tigers, most of the guys get a flush massage, which is a very different massage. It's lighter, it's a little bit quicker, and the strokes are towards the heart. So if I was massaging the thigh, I'm massaging up the leg. And it's to help with blood flow. Because you know, once you've competed in sport at high intensity, you produce waste products. So if you can flush those waste products out of the system, that helps with recovery. So you can actually use this a little bit to give yourself a flush massage. So often when I'm demonstrating something, we will often start with this, and I'll say this is how you would use it to flush an area, and then we will progress on to some of the other rollers to give it more of a deep tissue workout. Okay, so the progression from this roller is either of these. These are the same density foam. These are just 3 times bigger than this. Okay, so this can be used for certain areas, and this can be used for other things as well. So they've got slightly different purposes. You know, clearly, if you're a Melbourne Tiger, you've got one of absolutely everything. But these ones are a must. These are great, and then you probably just need to get one of the other ones, and also the spiky ball, which we'll show you how to use as well. So, in short, foam roller can be used to help flush after a game or after training to help with recovery. It's also used for massage, deep tissue massage, and get rid of trigger points. What's a trigger point? Well, it's a part of a muscle that can control the muscle. If a trigger point gets tight, it gets tender, and if you can touch it, you can think, oh my goodness, that's a bit sore. And if you release it, the whole muscle relaxes. And I'll show you how to use the foam roller to relieve trigger points. That will make the muscle longer, so it'll give it more flexibility. And flexibility is the #1 component that leads to injury in sport. I'll say that again, lack of flexibility is the #1 component that leads to injury in sport. So if we can make you more flexible and then strengthen you up through that range, we would like to think we've got a better athlete. All right, gents, back to the big roller. We're nearly done, we're nearly done. Everyone sit there with your knees over the roller. So they're sitting in the soft part behind your knee. And repeat after me. We never roll behind the knee. Why not? Now there's a whole stack of nerves and vessels back there that you just don't compress. Okay? So muscle is fine to get into. Behind the knee there's a soft spot. In there is a whole series of nerves, veins and arteries. You never roll behind the knees. So from here, roll it up into your hamstring a little bit. Okay? Come up, thumbs off the ground. Now we can roll both hamstrings all the way right up to your bum bone, and back down. Okay? And this one won't hurt anywhere near as much. So, if we want to make it a little bit harder, what do? Put one leg on top of the other. Okay? Rotate a little bit to one side, right up into the buttock if you can. So this becomes a really good flush massage as well after a game. Alright, 6 to 8 to 10 strokes. Same principles apply. You find a sore spot, you hover on it. Keep your tummy tight in this position, you work your core as well. Good jobs. Okay, standing up for me.